Hey guys, as we're getting closer and closer to the launch of AMD's RX 9070 series, we're getting more detail, this courtesy of video cards, about the pricing, the official MSRP pricing at least that AMD is going to be setting for these GPUs. Now, video cards has got their hands on some leaked press materials, some leaked marketing from AMD, which seems to suggest that AMD is going to be aiming at around the $700 range of pricing for these cards. AMD's argument in this slide is that 85% of gamers are going to be buying GPUs at less than $700, and it's going to be more accessible to gamers that way. So what this kind of means is either the 9070, the lower end version, lower spec version, or the 9070 XT itself are going to be priced at around $700 to make them more competitive against the RTX 5000 series, specifically the RTX 5070 and 5070 Ti. We also had some estimated performance figures officially leaked by also video cards from AMD that seems to indicate that it's going to be around 42% faster on average than the 7900 GRE. So we don't know exactly what that translates to against the 5070 series. We're going to have to wait and see what the actual benchmarks tell us. But further evidence of the $700 pricing is shown by listings of these cards up on Micro Center. Video cards also got their hands on some listings of the 9070 series on Micro Center. The base RX 9070, the lower spec version, is listed at $649, and the 9070 XT starts at around $700. This is the base version. But as we can see, the 9070 XT, there are also much higher priced versions. Basically, we have two options at around $700, the base MSRP pricing, and the rest of the cards are like $200 and above, going beyond the MSRP. This Gigabyte gaming overclocked version is listed at $900. So is the Sapphire Plus version. This is not even a Nitro Plus. This is like kind of the mid-range, not the crazy Nitro Plus, the gorgeous Nitro Plus card from Sapphire. We also have the Asus. Asus is going just completely balls to the walls in terms of pricing these days. They have, even if the base, think about it guys, if the base price for the 9070 XT is $700, they have added another $350 to the base price, which is crazy. Just look at it. It's like, I don't know, over 50% added price over the MSRP. But obviously this is just speculation and leaks at this point. This may not even be true. And the power color version, the RX 9070, this is not even the XT version. It's $1,100. And the power color 9070 XT is set to also $1,100. So I kind of doubt that these are accurate. But what I'm willing to bet is that the official AMD briefing is going to be announcing that these cards are going to be either the 9070 or the 9070 XT is going to be around $700. Now, very quickly, we got some more news. We have AMD's fluid motion frames getting a slight bump and a slight upgrade to the version 2.1. Now, I have tried AMD fluid motion in some games you may have seen on the channel. AMD fluid motion I have tried on like GTA 5, I have tried it on Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Starfield, pretty much all the games I've tried it on. It is pretty good. It works well. Now, in terms of 2.1, we don't know exactly what is going to be, what the actual improvement is going to be, but I guess we're going to get some more news on that front in the upcoming AMD press briefing about the 9070 series. We also have some more news about about NVIDIA's RTX 50 series, and they're not only the blue screens, the black screens, and they're just refusing to boot up, and they're melting connectors. We also have this new issue that has just cropped up about missing ROPs. Now, In the previous video, we covered that NVIDIA's RTX, NVIDIA has officially, acknowledged that their RTX 5070 Ti, 5090, and the 5090 Chinese specific Dragon version are affected by this issue. Only a slight batch of the cards around, they claimed less than around 0.5% of the cards are affected, but we don't know. I'm not going to be, claiming 100%, but I think at least it is in their best interest to downplay this issue as much as possible. But it seems right now that we are also getting news that the RTX 5080 is also affected by the missing ROPS issue, and NVIDIA has acknowledged it. So we have this specific GPU Z-shot from an RTX 5080 that it's missing around 8 ROPS. It's supposed to be 112 ROPs, but we're only getting around 104 ROPS. Now, from specific tests from Gamers Nexus and Tech Power Up, it seems that this light, even if it looks kind of a small decrease on paper, it is enough to bring it closer to the RTX 4000 series counterparts of these specific GPUs. So that makes upgrading from a 4000 series to a 5000 series even less of a no-brainer. And by that I mean that you don't have to have a brain to pretty much upgrade. So we also have that going on. And this is NVIDIA's admission that the RTX 5080 is also affected, and we don't know exactly what percentage of the cards are affected. We only have NVIDIA's claim that it's around 0.5%, but we don't know for sure. We also have NVIDIA's confirmation. NVIDIA, in the previous video, we covered that NVIDIA has confirmed some of these black screen issues, and apparently they are going to be a video BIOS update for these cards and a driver update that is going to fix these issues. So I hope that kind of solves these problems for the folks that have got these cards. So that brings an end to those issues. We also have further reporting from video cards that the RTX 5070 and RX 9070 are going to be launched within a day of each other. The actual date that the cards will go on sale is going to be, the RTX 5070 is going to be launched at March 4th. The first reviews are going to come at that date. And the 9070 series from AMD are going to be also launched at March 5, which is a day later than NVIDIA's. And they're going to be going on sale one day after that, both of them. We also have news that tomorrow, basically, this is February 27th, I'm recording this. At February 28th, we're going to be getting an official press briefing, official announcement from AMD. And here are also the specifications we have seen from AMD. This is the leak specifications, but there's also news that, the 9070, there was also another leak that the 9070 XT has clocked at around 3.24 gigahertz on Linux, but we have to wait and see for that. And the specs and the clock speeds aren't the whole story. We're going to have to see what the actual performance is like, and for that we're going to have to wait for the official AMD announcement, and about a week later there's going to be obviously the reviews. Finally, we have some more news from the rest of the RTX 5000 series from AMD. Apparently, a new leak seems to suggest that the 5060 Ti, like the 4060 Ti, is going to be coming at 8 and 16 gigabyte versions. If you're going to be considering buying one of these cards, for the love of God, just buy the 16 gig version. I know it's going to be expensive, but the way games are going, you can't, rely on an 8 gigabyte card to be able to, raise your resolution or turn up the textures and the rest of the details without bumping into significant performance degradation problems. There are a bunch of tests of these over on YouTube. You can check those out, but that's it. So that was it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in a new video soon.